Are gig economy workers protected from employee misclassification? In recent news, the gig economy has been a hot topic, especially regarding worker protections. Many people are curious about whether gig economy workers are safeguarded against employee misclassification. This is a pressing issue as more individuals turn to gig work for income. Misclassification occurs when a worker who should be classified as an employee is instead treated as an independent contractor. This can lead to significant consequences, such as losing access to benefits like minimum wage and overtime pay. Just this week, various news outlets reported on the ongoing debates surrounding the legal status of gig workers. Many are searching for clarity on their rights and protections. The truth is, gig economy workers often operate as independent contractors, which affects their legal protections and benefits. This can leave them vulnerable, especially when it comes to workers' compensation and unemployment insurance. From a labor and employment law perspective, protections against misclassification do exist. However, these protections vary widely depending on the jurisdiction and how rigorously the laws are enforced. Many regulations aim to clarify the distinction between employees and independent contractors. These often focus on the level of control a company has over a worker, the nature of the work, and how dependent the worker is on the company for income. In the gig economy, companies frequently mix full-time employees with independent contractors. This can complicate compliance with labor laws. Companies often implement payroll systems to manage both groups, reducing risks related to misclassification. However, despite these measures, misclassification remains a common issue. This can lead to legal challenges and financial penalties for companies that fail to comply with the law. For gig workers classified as independent contractors, the lack of protections can be alarming. If they are injured while working, companies may deny responsibility for workers' compensation claims. Legal actions are on the rise as workers seek to address these gaps in protection. However, the reality is that protections are not uniform across the board. In summary, gig economy workers are not universally protected from employee misclassification. While laws are in place to prevent such misclassification, the enforcement of these laws can vary greatly. Many gig workers still find themselves classified as independent contractors without the full protections that employees enjoy. It is essential for businesses to carefully manage worker classification to avoid potential legal and financial risks. At the same time, workers should stay informed about their rights and the implications of their classification status.